I don't have just like a plain screen capture. This is gonna be an ugly trust the process moment. Don't worry about it, it's fine. When I said forfeit all mortal possessions to Twitch, this is not the Twitch I was referring to. Anyway.
For thousands of years, we have been at war. But before, we were enemies. We were like brothers. You ready?
Always ready. Let's punch in. Hey, watch where you're going!
What did you say?
It's not like he can transform.
Hey, Darkwing!
Don't.
My finger can transform. Guess which one?
Allow me.
I appreciate you having my
It's so
back.
good.
No matter what.
What is that?
Sending location coordinates. We're under attack!
Right?
SOS message from the surface.
Fantastic!
It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye.
It's so pretty!
Cave with teeth. Nothing scary about that.
It looks so good.
Holy Primus. I see strength in you. Take these and access your full potential.
He can transform now!
How do we use these things?
Come on!
How you choose to use this power is up to you. We roll out.
What?
Louder.
Transform and roll out! I want to help build a better world.
Like you said, we can be so much more.
Yes,
It's
they
just
are.
me, but he's different.
Yeah, no, I picked up on that.
I picked up on that too.
What happened to my best friend?
Burn it down! All of
We have to stop him.
We could have built the future together.
I don't think so.
They make me ill.
it! Decepticons! Rise up!
Incoming!
Come on!
Elita! She's so cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now is the time for us to stand up. Together. As one.
Yes.
Look, that's Starscream, and you're Shockwave and Soundwave. Enough. Gosh, raise your hand if Wave is in your name. There's a lot of Wave.
Yeah, so that's it. And we get it's Steve Buscemi as Starscream. Yeah, Steve Buscemi is Starscream. I'm so ready for this movie. I think this guy is supposed to be a Quintesson. I don't know who this guy is. I don't recognize him. I'm not sure if this is a new character or not. Love the multi-eyed thing. Arachnid? Is that what you're talking about? With all the eyes. She's creepy. Yeah, this here. I think that's the back of Arachnid's head. At first I wasn't all that keen on Arachnid being in here, but she looks decent, so yeah. She's not one of my favorite characters, but she looks alright. You can see her right at the end. His middle finger is lifting up, so I think he actually does it. She's an okay character, but looks like her fight scenes are going to be great. Yes. The fight scenes all look like they're gonna be amazing. So you watch his finger there. It was there. So you can see that isn't what he was responding to, because Darkwing here is talking to Elita. She's not there. I'm not complaining about it, it's just a thing to notice. It looks awesome, and I'm so ready. And look at the smokestack flamethrowers. Oh, it's so good. Triple barrel fusion. Yes, that cannon. Oh, it's so cool. The purple energy, it makes me think of Dark Energon. Like, he got his hands on some Dark Energon, and maybe that also expedites the process of him becoming evil. There was another shot of what he had in his chest, and it didn't look like the regular T-Cog. It also looked purple. There it is. Yeah, that's one thing that I've kept in mind is his fusion cannon is usually purple on its own. But what makes me think Dark Energon is more this right here. Whereas when they first get them, they're all blue, I believe. Yes, these blue energy. One theory that I've heard, which makes sense to me, is that he went back to the cave and found Megatronus Prime's body and took his T-Cog. We'll have to see. It seems like this might be like a Tomb of the Primes situation. Especially because Alpha Trion is confirmed to be one of the original Primes in this continuity. Also, it's a brand new continuity. The director confirmed that. Seeing a design for Megatronus Prime would be so awesome. Yes. Yes, it would. I'm wondering if that's what they're trying to go for with the one that we see D16 kneeling in front of. That one's face looks like the Decepticon logo. Some people think it might have been Tarn, but I'm more inclined to believe that it might have been Megatronus Prime. Yes, they have already confirmed that this is the first in a trilogy. I'll freak out if we get to see Tarn. Tarn would be really cool in this style. The transformation is so clean and smooth and crispy. I just want to eat it. We got Skywarp. I think this is a Conehead. I don't remember any of their names. Dirge Thrust and Ramjet, that is correct. Yes. Alita! She's so supportive. She's so supportive. I love it. Also, as an artist, this shot is crazy. It's so good! I know, Sentinel Prime is supposed to be in this movie. This might be him. I don't know. Yeah, his design's really cool. I am sad that he's probably going to die in this scene. Or at least never be seen again. Look at Alita! She's so pretty! I love her. This fusion cannon transformation is so cool. And there's his scratched on insignia there. There's purple energy again. Purple fusion cannon. Classic. But it's still D16. This scene is gonna be so cool. Him acquiring the Matrix. And it reformats him. Look at the little earpieces go up. Full Catboy mode. Like the idea that he doesn't become Prime until D16 has fully become Megatron is entirely lost. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm really excited to see how they do it. I like how they went from him having little pieces of his helmet stick up just a little bit, and then he gets these side finials here when he gets his T-Cog. But then when he becomes Prime, it's just everything more. From Catboy to Catman. Yeah, exactly. Kitty ear gamer headsets are the right impulse and beans. Indeed. Indeed they are. I used to have one. But it really sucked, so I got rid of it. I was talking about the evolution of Orion and D16's personalities in this movie. And I said, it is simply tragic that these two are forced out of their innocence by trauma. Oh yeah, and Alita holding on to his arm. She's holding on to him. them actually touching in this movie gives me hope that they might actually become a thing in this trilogy. The shippers are screaming. Yes. A crumb. A teeny tiny little crumb for the Oblita stands. That would be me. I hope they can be happy for at least a little bit in these movies. And she has such a cool art mode too. I think they did a really good job with designing Alita in this movie. Happiness in Transformers is not allowed. No, it is not. You can see Optimus has grabbed a missile and chucks it into Megatron's face. Straight into Megatron's face. Poor Shockwave, already on the ground. Gets kicked, spins around. Here comes Starscream. Takes Starscream, throws him. Starscream hits the edge right there. He's just got his hands on the Matrix like 5 seconds ago, and he's already soloing 3 Decepticons, including Megatron. And then more characters. Skywarp, the red one again. Just so many Seekers. Most of these are probably unnamed. I spotted something interesting in this scene too. Here, with these 3, they're all looking over this way, but D16 back here is looking off the other direction and down. I just thought that was interesting.
Hi there, I'm B127. I'm actually working on some nicknames. The one I'm floating right now is Badass.
Don't you want to see what's out there?
There's a reason no one goes to the surface.
Okay. So he finds this before this teacup, and he already has this symbol on him. Is that painted? Fascinating. The
I
teacup
see
scene.
strength in you.
Okay, he does have it in this scene. So he gets this Decepticon symbol on him before they get to the cave. Does he get it before they even go to the surface? I'm just gonna watch it again.
For thousands of years, we have been at war. But before, we were enemies. We were like brothers.
You ready? Always ready.
Okay. He has it before they even go to the surface. Interesting.
Hey, watch where you're going. What did you...
Oh, he doesn't have it there. Well, they all have no TCOG because they're service bots, manual labor bots, low class sort of deal. You can see these guys here don't have them either. It's kind of weird that they're just out there to begin with. Yeah, I'm interested to see how they explain it in the movie, but it seems to me like that is a caste trait. Yeah, I noticed here D16, not yet Megatron, has painted Decepticon logo on him before they even go to the surface. But then, of course, in this scene here, he doesn't have it. So somewhere between this altercation and the work that we see them doing, he decides to get a Decepticon logo on him. Either it's not called the Decepticons yet, or Starscream has named them the Decepticons. Because Starscream appears to be in charge currently. It must be a minor idea he has that ends up becoming extreme. That's what I'm gathering from all this. It seems to be a very gradual change. I noticed that because I was looking at the other trailer where he finds the head of who I am assuming is supposed to be Megatronus Prime. I noticed that he also has a very rounded, almost bucket-like head shape, like D16. You can see here that's very clearly the shape of the Decepticon logo. which is what makes me think that must be Megatronus Prime. Usually, he is known as the original Decepticon. My current guess on this scene is that at this point, he's only known the logo, and he doesn't know anything about this, so when he sees this, he's just like in awe. He must have been the first one to find that tomb before he eventually comes back and tells the rest of the team. You might be onto something there. That would be interesting. Perhaps he doesn't even tell them what he found. Maybe he covers it up with some plant matter, which I'm just ignoring at this point. I don't understand the concept of plant matter being on a planet that is supposed to be entirely metal. I'm excited enough for this movie that I'm willing to overlook that and hope they explain it in some way. They might not be going with Cybertron being an exclusively metal planet, being new continuity and all. Yeah, and that's fair. I'm open to things being different in a brand new continuity. It just really bothered me the first time I saw it, because I saw it and I immediately thought, oh great, they're gonna put a lineup of Maximals in this movie like they did with Rise of the Beast. And then it's only gonna be so good. I don't hate them, but I don't like them either. I believe they're not supposed to be racing. You should not have accepted those terms. And you can tell what's not the surface because we have the upside down buildings. I think what interests me the most is the possibility of scenes in this trailer not appearing in the final film. It's not too uncommon to see, definitely. But at least most of the time with fully animated movies like this, they're not typically going to include a fully rendered out and textured and lit scene. They're not going to put something like that in the trailer if they know they're not going to use it. So I'm pretty comfortable assuming that everything that we see in these trailers is going to make the final cut, because they've already completely finished that scene, except maybe some editing and timing. Hold up. Okay, no, that's a different guy. I saw gold and blue and I was like, wait, is it him? No, this is Onyx Prime, for sure. Look at that wing. Onyx Prime typically has the feathered look of his wings, and he has a more beast-like look. He's got claws on his fingers. That's definitely Onyx Prime. Considering the release date isn't so far out, there's hardly a chance things will be heavily cut. Indeed. Especially after all the standing ovations they've got from early screenings. I am clinging desperately to the hope that Apolita confirmation was included in the NDA. It's definitely gotta happen. If not this movie, then the next. Yes. Please. At least by the next movie. You can't throw both of them in here with so many little crumbs and then not. It's interesting to me that they all get T-Cogs from what are supposedly all primes. I find that so interesting. He said the thing! I love the way they did the sound for that too.
We've got these powers for a reason. Let's use them.
So good! See, the reason I don't care for this trailer is the song they picked. I can't understand it. I know it's English, but I can't understand any of the words, so I don't know what's happening. Recent humor, slash writing at the trailer. Yeah. I think they did a lot better with that in the second trailer. I want to see it again.
What did you say?
It's not like he can transform.
Hey, Darkwing! Don't. My finger can transform. Guess which one?